Welcome back. Let's talk about Asmodeus.
Gimme, I want more. Gimme, I want more. Gimme, I want more. Gimme more. Gimme more. Gimme, I want more.
The broken are the more evolved. Your heart is
Your joy is pure. My heart is
Asmodai, Aishma, Asmodeus, demon of lust and wrath, ruler of the Clipothic sphere, GOLACHAB. As you guys have seen my latest video, that was the message. That was the most emotional and comforting message that I received from Asmodai. Was the broken are more evolved, and in his realm of lust and wrath also comes the judgment of the purity of your heart. This is what he did for me. He was able to teach me to go within me and go to the sexual lusts and perversions that we all have within us and bring them into you and merge with them, explore them, through astral, through your dreams, through your partners, things that society looks down upon, but obviously balance is key. But let's get to it and my experiences so far. Asmodeus came to me a couple years ago, and I had the most craziest experience with him. Sex with a demon. It's one of my top viewed videos. And oh boy, amazing experience with him. Asmodei is jinn. He's jinn. People always love to interrupt me while I'm doing my videos, but that's okay. Okay, so I want to say something. So my last video, when I was talking about how Belphegor, when I was watching Hellraiser, and that was in Belphegor's energy, and it wasn't. It was Asmodeus's. It was my transitioning from that realm into GOLACHAB. Okay, from Belphegor's. Like I said, for some reason, they're really communicating with me through movies. And I get signs that I'm going to the next realm, the next Cliffa, by things like that. So yes, Hellraiser is definitely a symbolic sign. And I mean, the whole meaning of Hellraiser is pain and pleasure. It's kind of so taboo. BDMS is something that many people perform. Unfortunately, I don't have a partner to do stuff like that with, and I ain't tying myself up by myself, and it's a little bit difficult, but I was able to release painful memories with sexual release. So that was kind of interesting. This is some things have to be dealt with that way. Yeah, I mean, there are so many ways that you can really get into the realm of Asmodeus using pain, physical pain and pleasure. I just really honestly wasn't about doing that right now. Okay, a little lazy on that. But I did get gnosis from him, and I did receive that message that the broken are the more evolved, and that's where that song comes from. Now, the first day I invoked Asmodee, the first night I did my ritual with Asmodee, I called on the emissaries. I did do what I do. Nothing happened in my astral realms, but the next day at work, holy fuck, shit went to shit, okay? Everything went wrong. I was like, my work is not hard, and it is hard, but it's easy for me, and I don't have problems at work because I handle it properly, and there's not really that many problems, okay? But I mean, everything went to shit. Even dogs were barking at me while I was walking. I was like, what the fuck? But everything was trying to stir up anger in me. And it did. I did get very angry. My road rage was high. Some serious things happened that day. The second night, I was driving home from my second job, and a car almost hit me. I was driving straight, and he was making a left turn, and he didn't see me. And he came this close from hitting me. He swerved all the way around me, and I was just like, what the fuck? This guy almost fucking T-boned me. Asmodeus, also a little bit different from the other entities, wanted me to do a full-blown ritual for him. I mean, the candles lit, me naked, me doing things for him. He just asked more of me than the other ones did. But when he possessed me in my dreams, he burns. He burns. Now I know why they call him the burning one. If you ever have an experience with possession with Asmodeus, your astral body burns. It's like being stung by venom, like just pure burning. His appearance to me came as very tall, dominant, strong. He had a flaming crown. He had flaming eyes, but then the flames went, and he had these like yellow, orangey crystal eyes. He loves blood, he loves meat, and he loves strong incense. He taught me how to absorb. Okay, so he was stirring up memories from my past, because a lot of us on this path have gone through a lot of trauma and things that you wouldn't think would happen to a person like yourself or like myself, because, you know, I'm a good person, and horrible things happen to me. But that's because if these things happen to us because we are pure of heart, and it's a test of our heart through our life, it's a ascension, it's initiations, it's filtering us. If you're a person that lives in the illusion of this beautiful life and nothing happens, no stress, no problems, you don't grow spiritually. You don't grow spiritually. You just get lost in the illusion of the matrix. When you're pushed and when things are taken, people die, abuse, the worst of the worst things happen to you. You have no other choice but to look within yourself and to see how corrupt and how much of an illusion this world is. And working with Asmodeus, he will tell you the purity of your heart, and he will test the purity of your heart. And he did with me. When I was watching the movie Split, okay, this is where that part comes out. When I was watching that movie, when he said those words, it was like Asmodeus speaking those words to me, and I got goosebumps and I started to cry. It was like a direct message from Asmodeus. And even though I know this, every time, and the spirit tells me this over and over again, it's almost like they're telling it to me for the first time. the emotional damage that I've caused myself and others have caused me still lingers. And he taught me how to bring that into my shadow, how to create more of a foundation using that pain. Understanding pain, understanding why you need that. Now, see, lust isn't only about sexual lust. Lust for life, lust for knowledge, lust for other things. It's not only always about sex, okay? Everything is not sexual. Yes, it is a foundation, and that's where it comes out of. But lust is lust for life and living, lust for death, lust for everything. But lust comes with wrath. When you think about all the pain. Oh, okay, hold on. Lust comes with wrath. By thinking yeah, it was weird. It's like being sexually turned on, and then these horrible thoughts start to come into your mind, a painful emotional pain, okay, and physical pain. I was physically abused, and being able to turn that into a sexual release is a coping mechanism for a lot of people, which can turn into something bad, and I mean bad like harmful for yourself and others if it's not managed properly. Or it can be a good coping tool to release it and to turn that negative feeling into something positive. Very complex psychology here. But working with Asmodeus, oh, I was telling you about his appearance. But that's what he's going to teach you. He will tell you the purity of your heart. I did enter his black flame, okay. Blech. And then in a dream state, I was brought to his throne, and there was black fire all around me. And then there was a lake of fire. I literally saw a lake of fire, and he kind of rose from the lake of fire and reached out his hand to me. And as I was saying, he was very tall. He had this cape on with the collar up high like this, his eyes flaming, and he was just made out of fire. He's fiery, okay? He is made of fire. His cape was very long, and when he reached out his hand and I reached out, I literally burst into flames, like this crazy flames. That's when he possessed me, and I could feel the pain, the burning in my astral body and in my physical body. It was physically and astrally painful. The black sun was above me, and I could feel the rays of the black sun coming within me. It was a crazy experience. And those words of the broken are more evolved, rejoice, 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 your heart is pure, that just resonated into my fiber, because a lot of people always ask themselves, so why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? Because you're pure of heart, and because you're tested. You know, you are tested. Your evolution is happening. Your spiritual evolution is happening. You are growing as a spiritual being. These things need to be refined and molded. Okay? That is why. Now, I have a feeling I would spend more time on each of these entities, but right now they're coming to me very quickly because I know October 31st is coming fast, and I have a feeling I will be completing the clip path by that date, and then on the 31st I'm going to do my Phoenix rite again. I think this is what's happening. This is what I'm being prepared for. Even though when you do the Rite of the Phoenix, it kind of bypasses you through the Qliphoth. But for some reason, I'm going through it like this. And then I will, I think, I don't know, well, why it's happening, why I'm going through these Qliphoths so fast. But yeah, because I think I got what I needed from Asmodeus. And now I'm going to be going to Astral. And then Lucifuge. And and then Beelzebub. I think I'll have to look at the tree again. But that's what I'm thinking here, because it's picking up really quick and I'm going through it very quickly. I'm getting gnosis really quickly. It's not going to be... I advise people to work the Qliphoth for a whole year and spend a month with each of these entities to really get what you want. But because I've worked with these spirits individually, and because I think there's another alternative motive here and something behind my workings that are making this go a little bit quicker than I thought. But lust for life, you know. But life isn't anything without death. You have to remember that. Death is something we are going to do, and something I can't wait to do. I know that sounds emo or depressing, but it's true. Like, I'm excited about dying when I do, cause yeah, you know, I like the death energy. I like the death current, and my immortality is something I believe in. So I'm working my ass off to achieve that. Anyways, that's it for Asmodeus for now.
The broken are the more evolved. Your heart stands for joy.